Hey y'all. I figured I would go live and stitch. Um, Probably won't be talking very much. Just gonna stitch. See if I can zoom in. Oh, hey. Let's see. It's telling me my orientation is locked. Okay, well. Let's see if this works. There. How's that? Sorry. Trying to get situated here. So I was trying to do, or was, so originally, okay, let me start over. Originally, I was doing like cross country and just um, ending the color and switching to another color whenever I ended my strand. But um, it was getting really messy and I can't really tuck my threads on the back, like flip it over and tuck them. So I decided to switch to trying the Royal Rose method and kind of like ending them over here. And I like that a lot better. And I was also doing, as you can see over here, some like full crosses. So doing 1/1 full cross. And I was missing my um, loop start because having all of this plus starting threads was not fun for me. I'm doing this on 32 count Lugana, easy grid or easy guide or whatever it is. So I wanted to start doing loop start again, so I decided to switch to tent, and I switched about here. No, in here is like a mix. And I can tell a little bit, but not a whole lot. This actually looks like it's a little bit more full. I think maybe because I was making my um 1/1 stitches like pretty tight. So it looks a little bit more full, but I can tell like when I'm touching it. This is a lot stiffer. I don't know if you can hear this. It's a lot stiffer, and this is a lot softer. So that's really the only difference that I noticed. Part of why I changed over too was once I put the first leg of the stitch in, I was having a really hard time finding the stitch again in order to put the other leg back. So like these where they're kind of like there's nothing around them, putting the other leg on was easy, but when it was like one mixed in here, it was kind of hard. So like I think this one right here is actually missing a leg. I wonder if I can zoom in. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one is missing a leg. And it's just not gonna have one. Not worried about it. So, um, I'll try to check my chats like periodically. I don't really expect too many of you to catch this live. Um, but I wanted to just record while I'm stitching because recording a floss tube has been not a priority, but I've been missing the community, so like maybe I'll just film a live while I'm sitting here putting in a couple strands. My toddler is napping, which these days is kind of like few and far between. So, oh look, I had one stitch. Okay, anyways, my toddler napping, few and far between, so I don't really get a whole lot of time. So, I just did one tent stitch. There's only one of those stitches in all 400. 1, 2, 3. So it's down here, the next one. So because I have two 200 blocks, I'm not even going to bother carrying that far. Like if I had some in here, then I would carry it down to here or maybe even in here, but I don't. And there's one over here. So I'm just going to go ahead and park it over there. And I've kind of just been like throwing these to the side. Royal Rose, they just work in, okay, tablet. Um, they just work in these like 200 block columns, and this pattern is not really Royal Rose friendly. Um, so I've just kind of been doing my own thing. See, there's a lot of like parking over here this way, and I'll start with those threads next. So even though like some of them might not be the first ones, the first like next stitch color, I'll work these threads that are parked over here first, and then I'll go back and work the other ones. That's just kind of how I'm picturing it, I guess. So, parked that one. Now I can switch to the next color. This one, I'm doing a regular size, regular color version, and I thought that there wasn't going to be like as many confetti stitches, but that was not the case. Is this like zoomed in too close at all? There's been like one, actually there was this one up here, which you can tell when it's really zoomed in, was a single stitch, not in, like the colors were not in any of these blocks. So I was like, forget it, you're getting a whole different color. I'm, I'm not a true, kind of full coverage stitcher, I guess, because I am not about that ninja stitch life. That one, I probably should have picked something else that was close to it, but I didn't know until it was like too late. I think it was like one of the last stitches in the one of the last stitches in that block that I had to fill, and I was just like, well, you're getting this color because that's what I have on my needle. Sorry, not sorry. I do thread wax on all of my strands. So that's what I'm doing right now. All of my new strands. So if there's big pauses of me not showing you what I'm doing. I don't know why I get so nervous when I'm on camera. I mean, my fingers shake as it is, but ta-da. And then going down here. I don't know how y'all do this so easily without looking at your pattern a million times. I feel like I watch people stitch their full coverages and I'm like, how do they know where to go next? So easily. Why do I have that problem? You'll also realize I don't go into the same hole every time. Like sometimes it'll be the bottom left, sometimes it'll be the top right. If there's an open hole, like there's no thread in it, I will go in that one usually first because it's a lot easier to get my needle through. But if there's no holes open, I usually go to the closer hole, which I mean, at this size, it's like what's considered closer, really. I'm using a ball tip needle, which I really like. It's a lot easier to find my hole and just be able to get in there and get out. I'm not poking through the teeny tiny wefts. Okay, there's one. Not that one. Holy moly. Okay, there's one down here. One, two, three. Hold up, hold up, hold up. No, I went way too far. One, two, three. Let me make sure that's right. Okay. So park it here. And then just to kind of keep my stitches like out of the way, I've been doing this like I park it here and then I just kind of drag them down. I don't know why, but like helps my brain not see all the mess, I guess. I don't know. And then I pull it up here and I hang it with the rest of the part threads. And then eventually when I'm done with this column, I'll put it on a flobber bobber, whatever it's called. A floss bobbin, thread bobbin. I don't remember what they're called. Oh, okay. Next color. Go off those stitches first. Oh my gosh, here's another one. So the next one and this one is, there's only one, and the next color of it is down here. So it is now going to become this stitch. Sorry, not sorry. You is done. 902. Just don't have patience for ninja stitches. Too much to do in so little time. Okay. So this one is going to be for both of these. Oops, sorry, I just hit the camera. Didn't mean to be wiggling. Y'all. Put it in every hole except for the one that I need. There, and I will park it over here. There's only a few stitches in that area. I don't know what I would do without Pattern Keeper. This would be like an inefficient mess without it. I feel like I should have done like Royal Rose like in the horizontal instead of the vertical, because that might have been more efficient for this pattern. Seems like everything is kind of going that way instead of up and down. Some music. It's raining outside. It's very nice to hear it. We've had like two hurricanes since the last time I recorded video. Thought about recording one while I was like waiting for the last one to hit. And then I was like, nah, my anxiety's through the roof. I can't. I'll just be a rambling mess. Not that I'm not already, but no. Okay, so this will probably be so much easier like once all of the parked threads are like in. Because I can see the benefit of parking. For sure. Perfect. So I did 2 stitches up there. And then nothing now. I did 3 stitches up there. And now next color. Well, this one has a decent amount of stitches. It's always nice when you go to get a color and you're like, oh, this one has more than 2 stitches. Sweet. I thought about trying to count how many um, color changes I had in a 100 block, and I haven't yet because that seems daunting. Oh, I just heard my toddler. Let's see. Hold on. Well, I think he's awake. So that lasted all of 25 minutes. Alrighty, well, it was fun doing 24 stitches with you. Have a good day, guys. Bye.